Alright, let's get this loaded up. Oh wait. Yes, that's right folks. A cartridge revolver. Converted to shoot cap and ball. This is the Colt single action army. Converted to shoot 44 cap and ball. It's made by Pietta in Italy. Has a 7.5 inch barrel. And we're going to be shooting it. We've got here the single action army Colt. The reason they were made for 44 cap and ball was because the folks over in Europe and England, their gun laws are such that they can't have cartridge guns, and so folks who like the single action army, they made it exactly like that just for the cap and ball version, and it's made pretty much exactly like that. You still have the ejector rod here. You got the loading gate, and so the ejector rod doesn't really serve any purpose. It's just for looks, and everyone seems to ask, can these be converted to shoot cartridges? And some people have been successful, but really you can't, because the firing pin's offset, and it's not showing up. The hole, it's entering into the frame is offset as well, so it can't you can't just pop a cartridge cylinder in there. If you're gonna go through all the trouble to mess with that, try and make that work, you're better off just buying a cartridge version of the Peacemaker. So you say, well, it doesn't have a loading lever, so how do you load it up? So I'm gonna have to do that off the gun, and I'm gonna remove the cylinder. I'm having a little trouble with this. I really feel like it's gonna start binding after I shoot it. So what you do, I put a bunch of lube on it, but it's still a little tight. Oh, where's my rag? Sometimes I have to get this rag to grab it with. You push this cross bolt pin in, pull the base pin, you pull that out. See, that didn't come out too bad that time. When I first got it, it was pretty tight. And you put it on half cock. Probably should have done that before, but you open the loading gate and it just falls right out. So you got the 3 mechanisms here, and here's the base pin. I put some lube on it. Hopefully that'll stay loosed up in the frame. So we're gonna go about loading that now, and I'm gonna reposition the camera so you can see. Alright, so we're going to load it up with 451 round balls, 30 grains of Go X Black powder, and number 10 percussion caps. These are Remington number 10s, which my local supplier where I get them from, they're always been $8 a tin. And it's a little expensive for caps, but you just have to deal with it. You don't really have a choice. But I just noticed, I was at the store yesterday and I noticed that they're only $6 a tin, so I picked up some, so that was nice. And I got my cylinder loader here. This is a powder incorporated. And in my review on the cylinder loader, I said I should screw it into the table, which you can, and that works good. Or you can use a C-clamp, and that keeps it down nice and sturdy. So we're gonna load this up here. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I thought the cylinder pin that's for the Remington cylinder wouldn't fit on the Colt, but I just thought it did. So I'm gonna get this all loaded up here. Get my powder going. We're going to do 30 grains. I'm gonna pour this in here. Level that off. I'm gonna do this off the cylinder loader, just putting powder in. Put it in the chamber. It's one. And I want to keep going. Alright, we got all 6 chambers charged with powder. Now I'm gonna put wads over that. And these are homemade punched wads. I don't buy wads. They're too easy to make to buy. And if you haven't made them, I would suggest making them. They're not hard. See my video up on the channel on making them. It's very simple. It's just having the stuff to do it. So I'm going to insert these over the chambers. These are cast 451s. I just had them in this old round ball box. And take a ball. I'm reaching around the camera. And we're $30 grains might be a little too much, huh? Let's compress these wads down. Got another round. Oh man. Okay, that one went under. This other one, 30 grains, is pushing it with the wad. This one, I could feel is just over the chamber out from that. There's ways of fixing that. So the other ones, I really compressed the wads down, and it got the left enough clearance for this other ball to get seated. So we're going to do the rest of these here. Get these rings of lead out of here. I might have to pull a few grains out of this chamber, so all I do, I'm just going to take the nipple off, poke it in there with a pin, knock a few grains out, and be ready to go. Alright, so I actually took powder, just a few grains out of a few chambers, and we're filled up all the way. So I'm going to try to get this back in. Have this generously lubed up. Nice cylinder back in there. Sometimes a little difficult. Yeah, sometimes it's a little difficult lining it up, especially around a camera. Okay, I think we're lined up now. Okay. Needs to go in a little more. Oh. Sometimes when it's has too much lube on it, it goes too far, which it did just now. So what I do, I just push that back. I'll just push that back a little bit. I can't get my finger in there. Let's put this back. There we go. And we are good. Okay, I'll cap this up. It's nice having the loading gate like this. Makes a nice cap opening. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go. Now this gun doesn't have a safety notch on it, I don't think. I mean, this position right here, if everything's frozen up. But if you bang the hammer, I mean, it could go down. So, but I'm at the range, so I'm gonna load up 6. So, let's go make some smoke. Alright, we got the single action army all loaded up. I'm gonna put 6 rounds on the gong down there, and we're going to see where it's hitting. I don't know where it's hitting or anything. It's going to be my first time firing it. So, let's go see how it does. 12 yards, by the way. Not too bad. Missed one. I don't know where that one went. Let's go check it out. Alright, not too bad. Seems to be shooting right on. Alright, we got some 20-ounce bottles downrange in yards. And we got the Colt single action army loaded up with 25 grains of powder this time because I've been having trouble with 30 grains. 30 grains is just a little too much if you're using the wads and the Pietta single action. So, let's see if we could hit any of these. Not the best shooting I've ever done. Got the cap fragments on here. I haven't jammed up the action so far. Alright. I'll try this two-handed, see if I can do a little better this time. Much better. Those guys are small. For me at least. Alright, I got these 12-ounce cans down here, and see if I could take them out. I'm gonna try shooting one-handed first and then see how that goes. Yeah, sneaky suckers. Alright, 2 more 12-ouncers. Let's see if I can hit them. Alright, let's try this at 40 yards. Tell you, one-handed shooting isn't working for me today. uh, got the Peacemaker loaded up, and I got a 8-inch steel plate out at about 25 yards, and we're gonna see if we can ring it up. Well, if I do my part, this gun shoots pretty much where it's aimed. I'm gonna try hitting that blue jug out there at about 35 yards. Alright. Let's finish off the soda and take on a few more bottles with the Peacemaker. Oh, the ball on the left really avoided me. That's all I got for today, folks. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.